Hello there, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and my initial impressions here of the Steam Deck. So first of all, overall, looking at the device and what I've seen in other articles and seen people commenting online, I think there's one thing important to look at is like, I don't know if I can stop it here. I don't think I can. If you look at the way it's designed, it kind of reminds me, makes me reminisce a little bit of the Steam controller. It looks like it's going to be a higher quality than the Steam controller, but if you look at the trackpads down here, you know, that are obvious, you know, Steam controller here. And they, from what Valve has said, looking at an interview they did with IGN, of course I haven't seen the full thing yet, but they said that this is an improvement upon the Steam controller trackpads. It's similar to what they use on the Valve Index. So that's kind of exciting, but it just makes me think even more that this is not what some people are thinking it is. It's not a Switch competitor. It's not a competitor for anything that's currently on the market. It seems to me like they're making it to be either an entry into the PC gaming area, or an extension of your desktop computer. I mean, especially when you get the 64 gig version for $399, that's definitely an extension of your gaming computer because you would not be able to install hardly any game on there. So I think, you know, if you're going to buy this, just keep that in mind. It's designed for PC gamers by PC gamers. Valve is primarily, and Steam is primarily for PC gaming, right? So this is just to make it so that your Steam library is portable. That's what they say, right? So with the trackpads, they're definitely making it so that your computer games that don't have controller support are going to be functional on this. Some people were saying they don't like the keyboard layout, or not the keyboard, but the button layout. I actually like it. And of course I haven't touched it, but looking at it, it looks like it's going to be something better for at least me than the Switch. You have this nice grip looking here, and then I don't have to move my hand up and down across this device. I won't have to, and I think that's fantastic. Because that's an issue I have with the Switch is my hands are big as they are, and having to move them up and down the Switch, it was uncomfortable. I couldn't use the Switch handheld. This looks like something that, having a little bit larger hands, I can use handheld. And so there's just a couple of things there, right? To me, like with the trackpads, like I said, it looks like it took inspiration from the Steam controller. And so again, keep that in mind. This is definitely going to be marketed towards PC gaming. So if you're a console gamer and you're expecting something to play like an Xbox controller or PlayStation controller, this is definitely not the device for you unless you're planning to prop it up and connect your PlayStation controller or your Xbox controller to it. I'm excited for the fact it can play AAA titles on the screen. That'll be very exciting to have. In case you're wondering, I have reserved mine, and I will be doing a review on that as well. Let's see, anything else that I was going to go over? Well, I did want to say, like, you know, if you have a gaming desktop and you're going to be using this at your house, this is definitely the price you're going to want to pay. However, if you're going to be using it, like maybe you don't have a gaming computer right now, or you're going to be traveling away from your computer where you don't want to stream it, then you're definitely going to want to buy at least this version of it. This, you can download a few games on it, and if it supports it, you could probably even put Call of Duty on it. They say they're not locking it to just Steam, so you could potentially maybe install Battle.net and install Call of Duty on it, suggesting that they do end up getting the anti-cheat software to work on it. You could potentially look at doing that. And I'm excited for that because my gaming laptop cannot run Black Ops. So I'm excited for that. Additionally, you know, like, to me it reminds me of the Steam controller, and I'm gonna have it over here in this other tab. I'm just gonna like look at the Steam controller, right? So even by the ad that they did for it, you can very well tell that, like, look at this, like this trailer that I did for the Steam controller. The Steam controller was designed to be a mouse and keyboard replacement and not a controller for console players. Like, look at the way it's used, and I imagine they're taking inspiration from this controller more so than other controllers from just the overall design of it. So I think, like I said, you're not going to be getting the experience you're expecting if you're going from an Xbox controller or a PlayStation controller or even a Switch. It's going to be a completely different experience in terms of controls. And of course, they're completely customizable, which will be nice. And if it has Bluetooth on it, so you can connect an Xbox controller to it. If you put it down, you get a little kickstand for it. And it's going to have you can buy a dock for it, of course, which will be nice. And you know, some people didn't like the Steam controller. I personally loved them. They fit in my hand perfectly. I just wish they were a better build quality. And you can kind of tell here by looking at the way this is designed versus the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck looks a lot more polished. It looks a lot better. So that's overall what I wanted to say, my initial impressions of it. I'm excited for it. I put down a reservation for it, you know, as soon as I could. Unfortunately, not right at 11, so I don't know if I'm going to be getting it when they start shipping, but I'm probably going to be getting it there soon after. I'm excited for this. That's a lot there. And, you know, if you're getting into PC gaming, if this is what I think it's going to be and what most people think it's going to be, this might be a good entry-level gaming computer. You buy the dock for it, you buy this handheld, you plug it in with a mouse and keyboard, you get used to the controls. This might be a good entry-level gaming computer for people. And I think somebody on IGN, I believe it was even mentioning that this might be a replacement for some pre-built desktops. So I'm excited for it. I don't know if it's going to be something for you if you're looking at it, especially if you're a first-time PC gamer, you're a console gamer, and you were like, oh, well, I can play my games easier on the go. I probably wouldn't get this device. Like I said, I have a reservation set up for it. So once I get it, so probably in 6 months or so, I'll be uploading a review and my impressions on it, and even an unboxing video, and maybe play a little bit in the unboxing video. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will do a review on it as soon as I get it. And as soon as more information comes out, I might do another video like this. And this might be my if you've watched some of my other videos before, this might be my channel from now. I might just be reviewing new technology as it comes out, because it's something that really fascinates me. But that's all I have time for today. If you have any thoughts on how you think and what you think the Steam Deck is meant for, go ahead and comment in the section below and let me know your thoughts. You know, to me, it seems really just a gaming computer with a screen and a Steam controller attached. That's what it looks like to me. But go ahead and comment what you think this is and who it's meant for. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day.